Welcome to the Daily Easy English Talk, where we explore mysteries, legends, and true stories from around the world while helping you improve your English. Today we're traveling to the heart of the Czech Republic to visit a place shrouded in dark legends, strange architecture, and eerie paranormal claims. It's called Houska Castle, and some say it was built not to keep people out, but to keep something in. And according to local folklore, that something is far more terrifying than an invading army. Because many believe Houska Castle sits on top of a gateway to hell. Let's dive into the strange story, the chilling legends, and the possible truths behind one of the most mysterious castles in Europe. Chapter 1. A castle in the middle of nowhere. If you were building a medieval castle, you'd normally choose a strategic location, maybe on a trade route, near a water source, or on a hill with a view of the surrounding land for defense. But Houska Castle is different. It was built in the 13th century, in the middle of nowhere. No nearby rivers, no towns, no fertile land for farming. And it wasn't even on a border that needed defending. Historians have always been puzzled. Why build a castle here? There's no practical reason, unless the reason was something else entirely. Chapter 2. The Bottomless Pit. Long before the castle was built, locals feared the spot where it now stands. There was a huge, gaping hole in the ground, a dark chasm that seemed to have no bottom. People said terrifying creatures would crawl out of it, half-human, half-animal beasts, winged monsters, and strange black figures that attacked livestock and travelers. The villagers called it a hole to hell. They avoided the area, believing it was a place where evil entered our world. When construction began on Houska Castle, instead of putting the main entrance in a useful place, the builders put the chapel directly over this hole, like they were sealing it shut. Chapter 3. The First Volunteer. According to legend, the local ruler wanted to know just how deep the hole went. They tied a prisoner to a rope and lowered him in. He was promised a pardon if he survived and described what he saw. Only a few moments later, the man began screaming in terror. When they pulled him back up, his hair had turned completely white, and his face was twisted with fear. He was too shaken to speak coherently and died 2 days later. Was it just a story, or did something truly horrifying happen down there? Chapter 4. Strange Architecture. Houska Castle's design adds to the mystery. Many of its windows are fake. They're just stone walls painted to look like windows. The castle has no kitchen, no water source, and no fortifications facing outward. It's almost as if it wasn't built to protect people from an outside attack, but rather to stop something inside from escaping. Chapter 5. Nazi Occupation. During World War II, the Nazis took over Houska Castle. The SS, led by Heinrich Himmler, was obsessed with the occult and supernatural. It's rumored they used the castle for experiments, trying to contact other worlds or harness dark powers. After the war, strange objects and remains were found on site, but many records were destroyed. Some locals believed the Nazis were drawn there because they knew about the legend of the gateway to hell. Chapter 6. Paranormal Reports. Visitors and paranormal investigators have reported strange experiences inside Houska Castle. Sudden drops in temperature, unexplained shadows, disembodied voices speaking in an unknown language, the feeling of being watched, even when alone. Some claim to have seen strange, winged creatures flying near the castle at night, matching old descriptions from the legend. Chapter 7. Rational Explanations. Skeptics offer other theories. The bottomless pit may have been an old limestone sinkhole or cave system. The prisoner story could be just folklore to scare people. The strange location might have been for hunting lodges or as a remote retreat for nobles. Still, none of these theories explain why so much effort was made to cover the hole directly with a chapel. Chapter 8. The Legend Lives On. Today, Houska Castle is open to visitors. The pit is sealed, but the eerie atmosphere remains. Many who visit say there's a heaviness in the air, especially in the chapel above the supposed gateway. Whether you believe the legends or not, Houska Castle stands as a reminder that some places are built not just to house people, but to guard secrets. So is Houska Castle really hiding a gateway to hell? Or is it just a medieval fortress with a spooky reputation? The truth may never be known. But one thing is certain. This mysterious castle has captured the imagination of everyone who hears its story. Thanks for joining me on the Daily Easy English Talk. If you enjoyed this journey into the strange and unexplained, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And remember, sometimes the scariest things aren't outside your walls. They're buried beneath them.